What if there was an actual system engineered to make you stronger? A system that directs every action toward leveling up. No distractions and no wasted effort. In this video, I'll give you a system that locks in your every action toward progress. Systems to turn life into a game. And play to win. Even if you've watched 100 videos on locking in and nothing worked, this will. You'll have no choice but to level up. But first, for this to work, you have to focus for 8 minutes. If you can't, how will you focus for 8 years? The longer you stay in, the more skilled you become. Exceptionalism is just consistency, stacked over time. What if every decision, every move you made for the next year was locked in, only leveling you up, no distractions? That's exactly what this system is built for. Since my last solo leveling video, I've tested system after system, trying to create something that actually works. But they were either too complicated, too easy to ignore, or full of loopholes, until now. Now this isn't a visually appealing system, rather it's a protocol, a structured process that locks you in, forcing you to level up, step by step. Here's how it works, broken down into clear, simple steps. Step 1, get a blank sheet of paper. Grab a piece of paper, not your phone, not a digital document, a physical sheet of paper. Why? Because writing things down manually increases commitment and forces your brain to engage with it on a deeper level. Step 2, draw the 2 columns. Draw a line straight down the middle. On the left side, write success. On the right, write failure. These 2 columns are your tracking system. Step 3, attach it to your wall. Put this paper somewhere you can't ignore. Your bedroom wall, your workspace, anywhere you'll see it multiple times a day. This is crucial. You need constant exposure to keep your brain engaged. Step 4, track every action you take from this moment forward. Every action is either a success or a failure. There's no in between. Before you do anything, ask yourself, does this level me up or hold me back? Does this action make me exceptional or mediocre? If it's a positive action, one that pushes you toward your goal, mark a circle under success. If it's a weak action, one that wastes time or makes you weaker, mark a circle under failure. Step 5, watch the patterns form. Over time, you'll start seeing trends. If your failure column is filling up faster than your success column, you'll know exactly what's holding you back. The system works so well because it forces self-awareness. It makes you track every action, every move consciously, and that awareness alone is enough to start triggering change. Studies show that increasing self-awareness improves decision-making and habit formation. When people become more aware of their actions, they naturally align their behavior with their goals and values. This system rewires how you operate. It doesn't rely on motivation. It forces you to level up by tracking every move you make. Imagine if you could literally chat with Jin-Woo, ask him how to level up, get motivation, or have him push you forward. Well, now you actually can. Polybuzz AI has a Jin-Woo bot built in, ready to mentor you and keep you moving. But it gets even better. You can also create your own leveling system bot, designed exactly how you want. It could be a system coach that tracks your habits, reminds you of your goals, or even fixes your mindset when you don't feel like working. You can build it inside Polybuzz AI. You can chat with your system whenever you need motivation or direction. Get instant feedback on your progress, like having a real system tracking you. Jin-Woo didn't level up alone. He had the system guiding him. The strongest players always have the right environment pushing them forward. Set up your own system with Polybuzz AI. Check the link in the description and use code EMO44 for a premium trial. Imagine you're dropped into an RPG. You start at level 1. Weak, low stats, no special abilities. Random spawn, random character, no tutorial, just thrown in. You choose the missions you take on. Every action either gives you XP or keeps you stuck. You look at the strongest players. S rank, maxed out. The Jeff Bezoses, the Lionel Messis, the Alexanders who conquered the world. This is who you have to catch up to. What if life actually was a game? What if there was a leaderboard, and every move you made decided your rank? Imagine the moment you wake up. You check the leaderboard. You check your stats. You look at the quests you have to complete today, the progress you've made toward your big goal, and the boss battle waiting for you. But just like in every game, there are monsters you fight every day. The distraction minions, notifications, random thoughts, YouTube rabbit holes. They exist to steal your focus, drain your XP, and keep you stuck in the same low-level zone. This is a concept called narrative framing. You frame your life as a game, and then you start playing to win. The action step is simple. Everything you do, see it as a quest. When you fight your cravings, look at it as a monster battle. You view life as a game, and people as players. Visualize your rank. Visualize the best player's rank. Improve, and go after them. And this isn't just an idea. It's backed by research. Studies show that when people gamify their tasks, they perform better and stay more engaged. Schools have tested this by introducing point systems, levels, and badges to track progress. And the results were undeniable. In one experiment, students were given a quest to learn math, complete with a gamified system. Instead of seeing it as boring schoolwork, they saw it as a challenge. They spent more time on it, stayed focused longer, and even enjoyed the process. You want to achieve incomparable power and feats like Jin-Woo, but do your actions actually match that? Since only you know what you do every day, what outcome will your actions lead you to? The average stay where it's safe, where it's doable with ease? Exceptionals like Jin-Woo get so much stronger because they throw themselves into dungeons where death is almost guaranteed. They play on hard mode, where every hit could delete them. That's what creates a power gap so massive, no one else can catch up. Every fight that almost kills them makes them stronger. Every boss they barely beat evolves them. It's not the safe fights that make you powerful, it's the ones that break you and force you to rebuild stronger. There's a way to force growth like this, a way to make sure every day, every rep, every action actually moves you forward. It's called the zone of proximal improvement. When you play games, you'll notice something. There's always an optimal difficulty level. Enemies that aren't too weak, but not impossible to beat. That's where real growth happens. The lesson is simple. If something is too easy, you don't improve. If something is too hard, you get crushed and demotivated. But the sweet spot of improvement happens right in the middle, at the edge of your comfort zone, where it's not easy, but not impossible. This is also called flow state. Top performers, from elite athletes to high-level gamers, operate in flow state, a mental state where they're fully immersed in the challenge, locked in, and improving at the fastest rate possible. The flow zone is where you push, just past your limit, where winning isn't guaranteed, but losing isn't either. Humans gravitate toward easy paths. Even if you're extremely motivated to take action after this video, that motivation will fade, because that's just how human nature works. Wouldn't it be better to have something that forces you to do the task, even when you don't feel like it? A commitment device is a way to lock yourself into doing the action you don't want to do, but know is good for you. The way to operationalize it is by adding an immediate consequence or punishment for failing a task, like giving away money or doing heavy physical activity. With this, even if you don't feel motivated, you're still getting it done. Now you have the tools, go and implement. If you want to learn more from me, join my newsletter in the description and check out Polybuzz. Use code EMO44 to unlock premium features.